Alright, this is the backyard for 2 nights for us. We're at Millersylvania State Park, Washington State. Again, here for 2 nights. And then we head to Pacific Beach to start our hosting for the month of February. But sections of this park is closed. It is off season. I mean, it's the end of January. They do block off a couple sites during this time of year because of flooding, as you can see. But not bad. Water power, 30 amp, no 50. I thought we had sewer, but definitely wrong. I'm not sure if there's anything with sewer in here besides the host sites. But still, pretty nice. They do have free showers. Probably use their showers, since how I have no sewer and I don't feel like taking a military shower. Today we're exploring Olympia, Washington. The Millersylvania State Park is not that far away, but we love history, and this is the perfect place to see history. Can't wait to check out more. Never been to the capital of this Washington. So the Capitol building opens at 11 today on a weekday, but this is a good time to show these doors. Even the lamp. I mean, that thing is, what do you say, Joanne? That's probably,
7 feet.
oh, I'd say closer to 10 feet total length. It's pretty big. So we're gonna go around and do some geocaching, some more, kill some time, and then see about going in. Oh, it's got all their names in it. So all these flower beds, I'm sure, are real pretty later in the season when things are blooming. As I record this, it's January 31st, so not a whole lot growing. This here is the Korean War Memorial. all the names. What? Can't hear what Joanne was saying.
Too close for me.
Oh, she's getting motion sickness kind of deal from looking
It's
down.
like 2 inches or 3 inches too short.
She might be afraid of heights slightly. She did do zip lining though a few years ago.
I have a healthy respect for heights.
Oh,
Same
healthy
as-
respect.
Yeah, the same as I do with the ocean.
Uh-huh. Wow, this is pretty amazing. Would have loved to get in on one of the guided tours, but when I looked online, it was tomorrow was the first available, and that is not going to work for us. That's all right. So we are actually going to get into a tour here in a few minutes, so that'll be cool.
Go to score. Just go to line on top of the piano with all that. So this is the state reception room, where that rotunda space down there could be rented out by the public. This one here can only be used for official state functions. It is not available to the public except for in the case of a public tour of the minute. Some very important things happen here in this room. Every 4 years when we have a presidential election, this is where our electoral college meets. Found in an attic in Tacoma and restored in Rocky.
Something. You can't do it.
That's a better explanation.
No, I mean, that's.
Okay, welcome to the Washington State House of Representatives. It's one of two chambers. Okay, welcome to the Washington State Senate. First thing you may notice is this is a much smaller room than the other one. That's because those 49 legislative districts only send a single state senator. So there are only 49 desks down here on the floor. And I say 49 because
Millersylvania State Park. Showing a little bit. Would have explored a bit more, but we had a lot of fun in Olympia, going through the Capitol and all that, so took a lot of time. This is a pretty popular state park, not that far from Olympia either, just to the south of it. Millersylvania State Park. Showing a little bit. Would have explored a bit more, but we had a lot of fun in Olympia, going through the Capitol and all that, so took a lot of time. This is a pretty popular state park, not that far from Olympia either, just to the south of it.
Inflatables exceeding 3 feet in width.
Rules of the deep lake here is the name of it. Is it deep? I don't know. It's over my head, I'm sure, so deep enough, I guess. But here in Millersylvania State Park still. Getting late in the day. Sunset's going down. You got a little picnic area with bathrooms, This camera makes it look like it's way lighter out than it is. Nice little area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another view from the boat dock. Talking to a gentleman out there. Watching nature. Liba, what do you think? Are you enjoying your walk? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another view from the boat dock. Talking to a gentleman out there. Watching nature. Liba, what do you think? Are you enjoying your walk? So right now we got to use the trash can anyways for a doggy bag, but thought I'd show you this dump station here at Millersylvania. It's actually pretty nice, plenty of space, pretty darn level, which is great. And they do have potable water up over here. Right there. Yeah, pretty good. And we're out walking this morning before Joanne's got to go to Costco and get a couple things, and then we pack up and head to Pacific Beach, where we're hosting for the month of February. It is now February 1st, so it's time for our arrival there. But we're going to do some little walking, exploring the park more, and a little geocaching. By the way, I did research to see how deep Deep Lake is. I mean, it's really deep for a salamander. 17 feet in a little spot is the deepest, and that would be kind of closer to the park side. But you know, hey, fishing is open year round. They even allow 2-pole, which is kind of crazy if you have that license. I would definitely say that it's stocked with rainbow trout because that's the main species. But obviously this time of the year when it's cooler, it's going to be the best. Otherwise the rainbow trout get mushy. No thanks. All right, well, we're going to go look for some caches. Talk to you later. Okay, get this. This is pretty awesome. Yes, that says Lakeside Tap House. I saw on a map something about beer garden. Well, obviously it's closed right now. We're February 1st, but how cool is that? You can actually come and drink a beer. You got to stay in the fenced area, and then there's the main area with just all these buildings are amazing, and pretty much all these buildings, I don't think it said 100%, did it, Joanne? I think it was said the majority of all these buildings was built by the CCC back in the early 30s. Pretty amazing. This park, I was reading the history on it, was donated back in the 20s and said you can you can have it for free as long as it's forever to be used as a park for the people. And there used to be all kinds of skid rows in here for logging, and some of these trails could even be that CCC had an encampment here. They stayed and lived in some of these buildings, and just really, really cool. Pretty neat. Just as a recap, we took 4 days, well, 4 nights anyways. One night at Beacon Rock, and then one night at Sequest, and 2 nights at Millersylvania. getting out west to Pacific Beach State Park from Spokane, Washington area. We saw so many great things, explored when we could, and also checked out the host sites to see which parks we would be able to host at. And it was a good time. It was nice, relaxed. As mentioned in part 1, we did not want to take I-90. We're okay taking the back roads. I think they're more scenic anyways, and it's just a better drive overall. But I hope you've enjoyed seeing just a little bit of what we've done. The Capitol was really cool. Never been there. That's always been on my list, and I'm glad that we both got to do that. But soon we'll release videos after this of Pacific State Beach, where we're hosting.
Hi, hope you've enjoyed our review of traveling to Pacific Beach. We will give you more information on Pacific Beach at a later date.
Yep.
Enjoy.
And then just real quick, views out our windows right now here at Pacific Beach. And yes, that is, oh, sorry about the finger in the way there. That is the ocean right there. More on that later. Take care.